What was the first rule? The first rule is when two or more singular form of singular subject, when we join it with and, it takes the plural form of verb. Now the second rule is, the rule number 2, when two singular nouns refer to the same thing or same person. When two singular nouns refer to the same person or same thing, the verb must be singular. Okay? And that's what we are going to do. The rule number 2. Rule number 2. The rule number 2 says, what is the rule number 2 saying? The rule number 2 says, when two singular nouns, when two singular nouns, okay, when two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing, same person or thing, then what happened? Two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing, something happens. The verb must be in singular, okay? Or thing, the verb must be in singular. The verb must be in singular. Must be in singular. Okay. Now, I have examples for you to look at. What are the examples? My guide, that's one person. Mentor. So here we are referring to singular nouns, but of the same person. My guide, my mentor. Both are same person. So when you are referring to the same person, the verb must remain singular. So my guide and mentor are my father. No, it has to be singular. My guide and mentor is. So we said singular nouns refer to the same person or same thing. Then the verb remains singular, or we have to take a singular verb. That's a first example. Let's look at it. My guide. My guide. And mentor. And mentor. My guide and mentor. And the verb here is my father. Look at the verb, is. The verb we use here is singular. Is my dad or my father. Look at the rule. The rule says, when two singular nouns refer to the same person, the guide and the mentor both are same person. Therefore, what happened? The verb must be singular. My, my guide and my mentor is my father. Okay. Now, another example for you. The poet and philosopher. The poet. The poet, referring to the same person. Poet and philosopher. The poet and the philosopher, both are same. So what verb that will be? Dash dead. You cannot say the poet and philosopher are dead. No, it refers to same person. So is the verb here singular. When we are referring to the same person, poet is the same and philosopher both are same, the verb remains singular. And that's a rule too. What was the first rule? The first rule said, when two or more singular subjects are joined by and, what happens? Then it takes the verb will be plural. Tina and Meena are friends. John and Peter are players. So when you add two singular subject with and, that means two different persons are there, and therefore the verb will be plural. The second rule is, when we refer, when two singular nouns talking about the same person or same thing, then the verb must be singular. That's the rule number 2. Now, the rule number 3, what is the rule number 3 says? When the definite article the is used before each of the two nouns, then it means two distinct persons are there. Therefore, the verb is in the plural. Let's look at that. The third rule, this is a rule number 2 and a rule number 3. What's the rule number 3? The rule number 3 says, when the definite article, when the definite article the is used. The definite article the. We are using the definite article the. And the definite article the is used before each of the two nouns. Then what happens? Then it means two distinct persons. Then it means two different persons. Two distinct persons. Okay. Therefore, now what happened? Therefore, the verb used is in the plural is in the verb used is in the plural number. In the plural number. Let's look at it very carefully. Look at the rule number 3. The definite article the is used before each of the two nouns, then it means two distinct persons. Okay? Therefore, the verb is used in the plural number. Let's look at the example I have here for you. What's the example? Examples we have here. Let's look at it. A. It says, the man and the woman, two different people. The man and the woman and the woman. The is used, article the is used. These two are two different people. The man and the woman. The man and the woman. Then what happens? The verb will be in plural number. So you will say the man and the woman are. You use the plural form of verb are fighting. The man and the woman, no, were fighting. The man and the woman were fighting. Here in the third rule, the definite article the, when we use before persons, that means there are two definite persons are there. The man and the woman, two distinct persons. Then the plural form of verb is used. Okay? So the man and the woman were fighting. So here the verb changes. Next, the beggar. One more thing for you. Example, the beggar. The beggar and the rich man. The beggar and the rich man. Again you have the beggar, one person, the rich man, another distinctive person. So the beggar and the rich man are the plural form of verb. Are the beggar and the rich man are friends. So we have done 3 rules so far in the agreement of the verb. The first rule, 2 or more singular subjects. When you add and with it, Tina and Meena, mommy and daddy, then what happens? The verb will be in the plural form. Mommy and daddy are coming home, are waiting for us. And the second rule it says, when 2 singular nouns refer to the same person, the guide and the mentor, in this the verb will take the singular form. The poet and the philosopher refers to the same person. So the verb will be singular. And the third rule says, when the definite article the is used before the nouns. So the man, the woman. There are 2 distinctive persons. Then the verb has to be in the plural form. The beggar and the rich man. The beggar, the rich man. Both are 2 distinctive persons. So we take the plural number, are friends, are. So it all depends. So now we have done 3 rules and we have more rules to go to.